Hi, my name is Jeanette Minne, and this is my video portfolio. I just wanted to let you see this. Remember our plickers, that was something that the kids really enjoyed, and it gave me a very quick snapshot of what the whole class knew. You could see the kids really getting into it and really making an effort to search for answers. They looked around if they weren't comfortable. They were seeing that they really were safe and could go ahead and use this resource to help them better understand the material and truly participate. I have used many of the suggested things from this course, but some of the things that I really did consistently use was, of course, my Edmodo account, because the kids were familiar with that because I started with that last year and have some of the same kids in some of my hours, and we continued on with that, but I really do utilize most of it and see that I'm using it more and more often, and the kids are enjoying the more consistency of it, and also responding back and forth, which is really nice. To create that blog site for them really did make a community out of the kids. Some of them feel like they are left out because they don't have that access at home. So we do try to make some time here. Unfortunately, that doesn't always go because we have limited computer space. I did enjoy also using CK12 and Sophia.org. Those were sites that really did let me have the kids view and review and also take short quizzes and practices that assured them that they knew what was going on, and if they didn't, that was immediate feedback for them and they could go back in. One of the other things was my Blend Space account, which really is a deposit of using a lot of materials from all sources, even my own Google Drive. I was allowed to upload documents in there so they could see them, make quizzes on there, videos were on there, web pages were on there, images were on there. There isn't much that can't do, and also it does keep track of the kids' quizzes from quizzes and I guess surveys that you would put in there. However, it does have its drawbacks in that you can't use voiceover for that. Sophia was much better at tracking their views, but it didn't have, and I haven't researched it enough to upload some of my own things, which I'm looking forward to doing, and the kids seem to appreciate the very short 3-point questions that were offered on there. I did think that some of the most important things were making sure about including all learners, using closed captions. I made my first YouTube video, was very pleased with the results, and used it to tell the kids about the project of the Cell Story project that was coming up, and the kids were very excited about it, and they kept on reviewing it to see exactly when they said the due date was going to be, and what had to be included, and the rubric was in there. So the kids did utilize that also. I did create my Blackboard account and use it limited. I would like to use it more. I see the capabilities of when the kids do write a paper to make sure that plagiarism isn't there, because that's always been a concern of mine. I want to make sure that I'm judging the kids on what they know rather than them copying and pasting something in, and I want to make sure that their quality of work is something that isn't from a professor or another student somewhere else that they nab that work from. My kids really did enjoy the blended environment. I'm not getting as much pushback from the kids. In fact, they're more apt when I find something new to say, oh, that's something new, and oh, can we try that? When are we going to go in the lab and use that? And that's the only thing, that computer time. I would tell any teacher out there, you know, you have to try to foresee being able to get in the lab, maybe book yourself in the lab far in advance, and maybe you have to plan your strategies around there that you're going to be using the computer for, because otherwise these things are not going to be able to, these new concepts you're learning, the new activities that you want to do with them online, it's it's hard for them to get online at home. There's not as much motivation sometimes, and it's still that new factor of, do I really have to do that? So I would suggest that you do foresee going into the lab and make sure that you plan your time accordingly. I'll be looking forward to this class being over, to tell you the truth, because it's really been a lot of work, and with everything else going on in, of course, our lives, and definitely more things that we have to do at school, it's become hard with all this data, and finding the time to do it. But I am glad that I am going through it. I am learning a lot. I look forward to using more of the resources and going back and using some of the ones that I didn't try yet, but really did look interesting to me, and I want to utilize. So thanks a lot, and of course thanks to all of our instructors. It was always great having Jan to talk to, and look forward to everyone else's presentation. Thank you. Bye-bye.